Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Dukes will put total leather and we'll get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Terrapins offense is on the field for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Washington. Right on the money. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The Dukes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Washington. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. To the air, it's Washington. On target. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Barrett. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Terrapins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. On the play. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Not much went right in the first half, hoping for better things as they start this third quarter.
Yeah, you've got to put that first half behind us. This offense has proven they're better than 3 points in a first half. Now, put this drive together, build some momentum, and let's see where this game can go.
But if you're on defense, keep...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Hunt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He's got an open man. Turning it on at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
James Madison, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. There he goes! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back is yards after contact. Well, yards before contact can be sort of a badge of honor for that O-line.
Yeah, let's give them some credit. They got tremendous push getting hats on hats. They made that easy.
And the Dukes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Back to throw, it's Hart. That's reeled in, it's Williams. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Red pass hits complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Hicks. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Hicks. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. He'll throw on third down. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The short hands, it's Barrett. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's Manning. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's White. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee.
And a nice day, nice win, run the rest of this clock out. This team getting to 3-1 is important. Your dreams are still ahead of you. A lot of football to be played. Nice job starting the season 3-1.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.